I am Gretchen Bonaduce, and welcome to Sonic Cottage Live. So, I am here with this amazing band, Hey You, correct?
Correct.
I love this name. Now, how did you come up with that name?
Well, it has to do with Brett here, actually. He had a dog named Hey You when he was younger.
Yep.
And yeah, after...
decided to name the dog.
Yeah.
Well, the band after the dog, so we did an Indiana Jones.
So, why don't we go around and everybody introduce themselves and say where you're from? Because I'm interested.
I'm Kyle. I'm from LA.
Okay.
Brett from LA.
I'm Derek from New Holston, Wisconsin, the 920.
I'm Matt, and I'm also from LA.
I love you, Cheesehead, already. You're so awesome. You and your cheese.
Represent.
I heard it's really cold in
Oh, that's
Wisconsin,
good.
though.
When the
It is
cheese
cold.
squeaks,
right?
It is cold.
Yeah.
I lived in Kenosha. He lived in what city?
New Holstein.
New Holstein. I don't know New Holstein.
You
It's
wouldn't.
so
It's
small. Yeah.
But how cold is cold?
Oh my God, 60 below zero for a week. And
So
I'm not
it's starting to
joking.
just freeze like right away.
Oh
right?
yeah. No, you walk outside and you literally cry. It is so cold in Wisconsin, and
Frostbite.
yeah, and you need to like go out an hour before you need to be somewhere because you have to get all the ice off your
You gotta
windshield,
roll your car.
and then you have to like shovel the snow.
Is it that cold where you have to have those things over your hoods where it's like keeps the engine warm?
No.
Oh yeah,
I never
yeah.
had one of those.
Oh, you're such a wuss.
Yeah.
How did you get to work? Because you have to have one because it's cold.
little
And-
defensive
yeah,
of
no,
the
it's
wuss.
really, really cold there. But I'm so glad you're all here in LA and you're warm. And I would like to hear about your single. You're working with Mike C. Who is that? I don't know who that is.
Mike
Mike
C.
Cling.
Oh.
The elusive Mike.
Yeah.
All right, tell us about it.
It's amazing. We've been working with him for about a year now.
Right.
And we recorded our first single, Sweet Revenge, which came out in September. And we're still in the studio right now recording a bunch more songs. We're going to have an album in a few more months. And he's great. I mean, he's worked with Guns N' Roses, Heart.
Well, yeah, he discovered Guns N' Roses, I believe.
Yeah, he was Appetite for
He was-
Destruction.
He
Wow.
was
He was all of
great.
it.
Yeah, all of it.
Wow, so you guys must be pretty flattered that he wants to work with
we're
you.
extremely
Yeah.
flattered.
We're waiting our whole
Yeah.
lives.
Yeah.
Something,
Yeah.
something like this.
That is pretty cool.
Too good to be true.
Yeah.
Well, I
And
saw
he's
your
great.
video. Was it for Sweet Revenge? I saw one of your videos.
Was it a lyric video or were
No.
we in we were in the back of a truck?
Back of a truck.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
taking over
I was
all
taking
songs.
over. That was our first video actually
Yeah.
ever, and
Yeah, it had
It
like
turned-
80,000 hits,
Yeah.
didn't it?
yeah,
That's pretty amazing, don't you think?
Yeah.
yeah.
I was
we're
like
excited.
really excited to have you on the show. That you have like 80,000 people to look at your stuff.
So yeah, hopefully more now.
Yeah, yes, there will be.
Keep it going.
So, what do you guys use for
Thank you.
inspiration? Is
I look at that.
Whatever we can get.
yeah,
Yeah.
Anything.
like what? For instance, what inspires you to write a song? Is there
Life.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
real. I mean, people like it if it's real.
yeah.
You know, if it's
Well, that's like reality
just
shows.
emotion
If
in
people
general.
are fake, you
Yeah.
smell it, and it's not genuine,
Yeah.
and people don't really
Buy
react
into
to
it,
that. Yeah, the same way. What do you have coming up? What are you doing next? Do you have a tour? Like, are you going on like the?
Right now, I think we're going to start our residency over at the Key Club.
Good.
We're
Yeah.
releasing.
When does that start?
Oh,
So
I
when-
believe
It starts Monday the 18th.
18th
Yeah.
of February.
February.
2013.
And then
And
we'll be doing
runs
it every other week.
Every
Yes.
other week. Yeah.
And then-
Indefinitely.
Yeah, and then we've been recording. Gosh, I think we'll be
It's
recording for
about-
like another month and a half, 2 months.
Cool.
Probably release
We're just trying to get a bunch
another
of music
song
out.
within like a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. I think maybe we'll be up on
Within
online
a
and
month.
everything. Yeah, within a month for sure.
Yeah.
So it's just been writing, recording, playing, making the show better. Just having
Yeah.
a great time.
We're working a lot on our show stage right now. Or
Show stage.
yeah,
stage.
on our show
Show
stage.
stage.
Like that is alright.
We're building
Our
it.
stage
I got
show.
a hammer down. It's gonna be a
You,
kick-ass
know,
stage.
you guys look like builders, and you with your cheese head. Yeah, I think.
No, I got
that-
a C in Woods class in high school. So
Wow.
That's because my friend finished my project.
You know what? You fail. You fail.
I
with your
keep failing.
singing.
I haven't really done anything wrong over here.
I know. I just like to make fun of you. Who do you love? Like, who inspires you? Who do you go and who would you
Oh,
like
man.
actually go and get out of your house and go see?
I just saw Muse.
Yeah, we saw
Because
Muse.
Love, love, love.
Foo Fighters. Foo
Yep.
Fighters.
Love.
Foo Fighters are
Yep.
great.
Metric.
I'm gonna
never seen
get
them.
made fun of again, but the Mars.
Oh,
I think they broke up.
yeah, didn't they?
Yeah, I
Does
think
it- how
they
does that
broke
feel
up
inside of your heart?
It fucking tears me up, to be honest. When I get into that, I hate it.
Let's not.
Let's not.
I have to say, I love you guys already. I think you are incredible. I've
Thank you.
seen your video, but I'm so excited to see you live. So
Yeah.
we're going to wrap this up. Thank you so much to Hey You. I was going to say Hey What, but that was
That's
Hey
the
You.
cover, that's the cover
Yes.
band.
And thank you again. We're
Thank you.
psyched. And
Thanks for having us.
anytime. And we
Cheers,
will
y'all.
hopefully see you again.
Let's
Cheers.
have a little cheers.
To iTunes.
To
And Hey You.
iTunes. Oh, yeah. Is that where you can buy your music?
Oh, yeah.
iTunes?
You can buy
Oh, yeah,
Sweet
by the way.
Revenge.
Yes.
By the way, party people.
iTunes.
Yeah,
And-
you can buy Sweet Revenge
Revenge.
on iTunes. Got to put Hey You Band in or our website, heyouband.com.
And what else? Is there anywhere else?
Facebook, YouTube, all those are just /HeyYouBand. So
Yep.
we made it really easy.
Yep, that is easy.
But we are not called.
You know
We are
what?
not
I would
called
just
the
like
Hey
to
You
say this band, Hey You, is very easy.
You know what we'd
I
like
would
to
just
say?
like to end the interview that way.
We would like to say that, thank you, Sonic Cottage, for having us over here. And especially thank you to the producers for being so
Yeah,
great
the
to
Sonic
us.
Cottage is
Shout out to my
rad.
friend Daryl.
I think, wait, Daryl, that's his name for sure. He has some really cool bass amps,
Come see him
Come
for a
see him
nice
for a bass amp.
For a nice used bass amp, come see Daryl.
If you want a GK and an Ampeg 2P2,
I'm happy, then sad. I quickly feel overwhelmed. I know what I want, but all I got was a baby.
We are here with Sherry Lee, who happens to be one of my very closest friends and also an amazing Los Angeles artist. And I'm just thrilled to have you here today. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for asking me.
I know you, so I know that you work in all kinds of mediums. What did you bring today?
Well, I brought photographs and I brought collages. I kind of got serious in photography when I was in college. I was a struggling painter and couldn't paint realistically, so I jumped into photography. But then something interesting happened because I worked at a record store forever and I used to do displays. So I started doing collaging of my photography and painting on my photos, manipulations on my photos. And working in the record industry, I was always involved in bands and going to shows. So kind of jumped right into live photography of bands, and I've been doing it ever since.
So what kind of camera do you use? Do you have different kinds that you use?
I have lots of different kinds. I use Polaroid cameras, I use digital SLRs, and I use film cameras. This is a Holga toy camera. It takes 120 size film. Mm-hmm. And on Fishbone, I shot them last year in a little tiny club, and I shot DSLR for most of the show, and then I whipped this out. And the band were like, as they're playing on stage, so I'm shooting, and they're like, yeah, and they're giving me all these poses, and then all of a sudden the crowd started noticing, and they're like, what is that? And I'm like, film. I'm like, no. I'm like, yeah. So I shot all these pictures, so everything that's black and white on this particular print is a film, was captured on film, and those are actual silver prints. Anything that's in color was shot with a DSLR and then output to color print.
Wow. So tell us a little bit about each of the photos that you brought this evening.
Sure.
And this one back here with the Lords of Altamont. So if you want to go through.
Absolutely. Well, let's start with the Lords. All of the two big pieces are all collages, which means everything is cut out. So it gives a three-dimensionality to it. I have been lucky enough to be involved with the Lords for a couple of years now. They are a great garage rock band, as you well know.
As I well know, yes. My boyfriend used to play drums for them, and just in love with the band and the Go-Go Dancer, and
absolutely
this incredible band.
Mona's fantastic. You see her doing her little high five there. So I've gotten to shoot them. Their promotional stills, their live shots. I actually am on the cover of the new album with one of my shots. Actually, that shot.
Wow.
And then along the bottom are various live shots that I shot, and then I output them on cyanotype. And cyanotype is a very historical, traditional photography process. You use the sun to develop the blues. So I've got multiple different types of photography output going on in that image.
Wow, that is incredible. I love that so much. So what made you think to do that on
This
pillows?
is my newest thing. So at this photo shop that I go to, they have this inkjet fabric now. So I can output my imagery onto this inkjet stuff, and I created pillows, and I've got all kinds of like studs and spikes and ribbons and stuff attached to them.
And Dave Navarro, where did you shoot that?
Both the Trent and the Dave, I was lucky enough to go to Ninja Tour, and I caught a couple of the last tours as well. Mm-hmm. And Trent and the boys allowed cameras in. I didn't have any credentials at that point, so I was just like, yes, taking everything. So I shot, and they're just, they're great. They know how to pose, and they weren't even trying. They're perfect.
Definitely have to say, the pictures that you took of me are my favorite, and they're the most elegant, beautiful. I use them for everything promotional that I have to do. I just love them so much. I just think you're an incredible photographer. Now, if people want to purchase your art, where would they go to do that?
I have everything online. It's sherryleephotography.net.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have all the artists that you shot? Like, what's all on there? What can
all kinds of rock and roll. I have all the artwork I've ever done. I do encaustic work, which is wax paintings over photography. Mm-hmm. I do pencils on photography. I do straight photography, do lots of collages. And now I'm starting the pillow thing, and I'm also starting scarves. I'm doing scarves.
Oh, yeah. I love that. Well, I just think you're incredible. And, of course, because you're my friend, that, my boyfriend and I are just huge fans of your work. And thank you so much for coming today. We appreciate it. And, I love that you're here and supporting rock and art and me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Sherry. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
stop the guitar from swinging more.
That's all right.